Hello everybody and welcome back to episode number 2, season 4 of the 1860 Munich CFG Takeover Career Mode. I'm James from PJs00, and in the last episode we began our first campaign in the Champions League after working so hard to get into it, and we also had a very tough challenge of trying to push Dortmund off the top spot in the Bundesliga. The DFB Pokal action was also very tense with that tense game against Frankfurt, and of course all of that will come to a conclusion in today's episode, in episode 2. So we're in the January transfer window. We need to make a couple of signings that I need to make this team just a little bit better and try and push for a title. So without too much chit chat, let's go straight into the squad and see how we look. So this is the squad going into the second half of season 4. Now it's got a lot of good rated players. Of course, Brav is only just now starting to come back from his injury, which is a shame because he hasn't exactly lived up to his best potential. Jovanovic, as you can see, had a little injury, but that's nothing too serious. Pajic is injured, so we need to bring in another central midfielder. If anything, just to give us more depth in that area. And also because Valery has been really poor as a right back. I feel like although I tried to make him into a right back, I don't think he needed game time to get really good. So unfortunately that hasn't worked out, so I'm going to try and find another right back. I've seen one and I eyed one up for a long while. I've got plenty of cash, so don't worry about that. So yeah, let's make those 2 signings, and also there's going to be a quick departure just beforehand. That departure I mentioned earlier was Cameron Humphreys-Grant, a player who hasn't really been that good. I probably got him a bit too late in the career. I needed him in the first season when we were quite low down in the table. He's been moaning a lot about not playing, so I just decided to sell him to save the hassle. And the right back we brought into the club to replace Valery is Yukinara Sagawa, a Japanese right back from the Dutch team, signed in for 14 million euros. And our midfielder we signed was from Brighton Hove Albion, who are in the Championship by the looks of that kit. Jakub Moder, a Polish central midfielder, 76 rated, brings decent depth to the team, and I'm really happy to sign him. And that is a very quick transfer window. Let's go straight into the second half of the season, and let's get that Bundesliga secured, as well as the DFB Pokal, and let's get forward in the Champions League. Let's do this, guys. And the first year of the new calendar year was a 6-1 win away to Hoffenheim. The scoreline suggests that I was really good in this game, but to be honest with you, it was a really slow and bad game. But one person had an outstanding game, and that was Lucas Nemetra, one of our summer signings. Look at this. Great ball in, great goal to make it 3-1. And then we did get a really soft penalty in this game. Like, I've never seen a penalty given look Nemetra cuts inside, just a little shove, penalty. Like, even I have to admit, if that was against me, I'll be completely raging. But regardless of the fact, Nemetra took the penalty and he scored his 4th goal of the game in that 6-1 fashion. And Brav nearly come back from his injury and scored a goal, but he was denied by 2 defenders, and the own goal was actually scored instead. But overall, the game was really bad, but the actual result is a really good result going into the rest of the season. A great way to start after the Christmas break. However, following that, we did draw 2-2 at home to Hertha Berlin and went down to 10 men, but we then lost the game in stoppage time with another freak own goal. Unbelievable save by Kai, but really had to be careful there. And following those first 2 games in the Bundesliga of the new calendar year, it was DFB Pokal action this time, away to Darmstadt, a lower league team. I played them on my road to the Bundesliga, so it's always nice to play a familiar side, but I didn't want to write off this here. I wanted to make sure that I secured the win, and to be honest with you, we were really poor in the first half. We had like a 4-4-2 formation, and it just really didn't work. To be honest with you, I really regret doing it, but I had to make some changes after that at half time and try and turn the game around. But despite Darmstadt scoring a shock first goal and taking the lead, and it could have been a cup upset, I did get the equaliser, but that wasn't before we were denied by the goalkeeper, by Jakub Moder. Great save there. Devinte Kate played it into Jakub Moder, lets it pass. Great save by the goalkeeper to keep the scores at 1-1. And that equaliser I talked of came after 32 minutes with some great passing play, just patient, taking our time, knowing they were going to sit deep, knowing they didn't want to lose the match. However, it was Jakub Moder who got the goal. Lovely flick on by Devinte Kate, our English striker, and Moder somehow picks the ball up from behind the net and equalises to make it 1-1. And then we thought we scored. Look at this, ball cross face goal. Devinte Kate leaves it for Brav. He shoots from the tight angle. It goes into the keeper. Like, oh, why didn't he shoot? But regardless, great dummy up following that, and a lovely shot, and Devinte Kate secured a 2-1 win, a very tight game. They love giving us tight and tense games in the DFB Pokal, but we are into, I believe, the semi-finals. This is incredible, semi-finalists in the DFB Pokal. After securing our spot in the semi-finals of the DFB Pokal, we had to turn our attention back to the Bundesliga with a tense top-of-the-table clash against Borussia Dortmund away to the Signal Iduna Park. Now this game was really hard. I didn't have a fully fit team either. I had to try and rotate a lot of players, and some poor marking here gave Waller the chance to put it into Naby Keita, and they headed themselves in front early on. It looked like it was going to be a very bad day for us, to be honest with you, because we just struggled to deal with the press. I don't think Dortmund had a cup game before this, but it did mean that, like I said earlier, we didn't have a fully fit team, but we did respond pretty well. And look who scored the equaliser: Felix Pashlack, the former Borussia Dortmund player who we signed as our captain. Don't know why he got the captain's armband there, but it doesn't matter. He equalised, showed some respect to his former team, and we equalised straight off in the 26th minute, which was very good response. And look at this, great ball by Lingard, waiting for the run of Lucas Demetri, who had an amazing game. He stepped up to the challenge and he smashed us into a 2-1 lead just before half time. A great way to respond after a pretty poor start. Look at this fantastic ball, lets it bounce, outpowers the centre back and smashed it past Bertie to give us the lead. And a great tackle by co-attacker towards the end of the game as they're pushing forward. And Lingard, look at the defence, so low on stamina. Lingard outpaces them all, runs into the 6-yard box, plays across the face of goal, and that man again off the bench, Valentin Castellanos, made it 3-1, and we got a huge win away from home in the Bundesliga title race by beating Dortmund by 3-1 after going 1-0 down. Great response from the lads. Now it was time for the Champions League action away at the massive San Siro, a massive Champions League grounds. We took on Internazionale, and we looked like we made a great start as Lucas Demetri squared it to Braff, open net, he takes the shot, and what a save by Areola, but it wasn't enough because Braff did so well to hold the ball off, and Enzo Ladice, our French midfielder, absolutely smashed it into the back of the net to give us an away goal. But right on the stroke of half time, deep into stoppage time, we didn't clear the corner. It was a really end-to-end game. We really had to defend well and be on alert. Barella took a shot, it was deflected. I headed it down. Barella with the half-top or straight volley into the back of the net. They equalised to make it 1-1. This was the first leg as well, so we needed to make sure to score as many away goals as I possibly could to give us the advantage. However, we made the worst thing in the second. Look, it was Pashlack chips it to my centre back who came out to get the ball. Really bad mistake from the captain, who doesn't make mistakes that often. Richarlison didn't hesitate and he pounced on the opportunity, and Inter took the lead 2-1. Such sloppy goal to concede. Really poor from our skipper to pass it straight to Richarlison. However, we did respond pretty well as Lingard, our assist machine we signed in the summer, bombing down the right hand side, put it into the face of goal, and Lucas Demetri yet again with a calm and delicate touch beats Areola this time, makes it 2-2. We equalised in this game, and then we went and took the lead towards the end of the game. Yakamoto off the bench, our winter signing, from Brighton. Lovely finish into the corner at the tight angle, and he gave us a 3-2 win away to Inter, taking into the second leg. A really big advantage for those boys going into the second leg. But going into the second leg, we knew we had to try and get some goals to give us a more comfortable lead. And just before half time, Castellanos, who we start ahead of Nemecha to give some rotation, he gave us the early lead, 4-2 on aggregate. We looked like we were going to be on our way to the Champions League quarter-finals. But just into the second half, they got a penalty. Thuram supposedly handled the ball. I don't quite know how, to be honest with you. But Inter had a chance to pull an away goal back and pull themselves back in the game. But Martinez's penalty hits the crossbar, and then Thuram gets shoved over by Palhinha, I believe it is. I was so annoyed by this. Like, the penalty hit the crossbar, Thuram gets shoved over, they smash in the reaver. Just watch this replay. Just about to get the ball, pushed in the back, and then it's volleyed home, and they made it 1-1. That's how the game finished. But we had a great chance to win the game, as Braff was played over the top. I probably was a little bit too overconfident, tried to round the keeper, and again Areola will save, and another save to respond after that. But the 1-1 draw was enough to give us a 4-3 aggregate win, and we were through to the quarter-finals of the Champions League. We knocked out a huge European giant, but we had another Italian giant to deal with in the next round, Juventus. A really difficult game, one to look forward to in a little bit. Really hard, that. It was a snowy away day after that as we took on Frankfurt, and we had a brace of hat-tricks as Lucas Demetri scored the first one. ran inside to the penalty area, took the shot ever so calmly, giving us the lead. We ran riot in that game, an 8-1 win. Yes, 8-1 win, despite them scoring a pretty sloppy goal towards the end. It was Lucas Demetra who secured his first hat-trick, and then late into the second half, Enzo Ladai scored a hat-trick to secure the win. A really good performance again, especially after the Champions League tie. We needed to have fresh players, we needed to get a good result, and a very good result against Frankfurt. A little bit of revenge for pushing us to extra time in the DFB Pokal earlier on this season. We were absolutely steamrolling our way towards the Bundesliga, and as you can see, Bayern Munich was our next opponent, Derby Day at home, and they were really far behind. They were falling behind us and Borussia Dortmund in the title race, which meant we needed to take advantage of this, and we needed to win the game. And we took a great start despite withstanding a bit of pressure from Bayern Munich. At man again, Lingard using his pace, assists to Nemecha, and we took the lead just before half time. A really good way to respond after being pegged back for the majority of the first half. It was a really sort of hard game, to be honest with you, despite the scoreline, but Lucas Demetra gave us the lead, just what we wanted. And then we got a second goal. That man, Dennis Dressel of all people, popped up in the box, and a brilliant power shot into the corner of the net gave us a 2-0 advantage straight from their scored, and he kicks the corner flag, and we might just have kicked Bayern Munich out of the title race. Just what we wanted, just the sort of thing that made our fans just that little bit more happier. However, things did get a bit tense in the second half. A couple of slide tackles were flying in, and unfortunately we did go down to 10 men again against Bayern Munich. Enzo Ladai, what was I thinking, sliding in like that? And I did have a feeling I was going to get a red card. They did make our task of holding on to this lead just that much more difficult, as Enzo Ladai was sent off in the second half. However, we made a great counter-attack as the ball was played to Nemecha. Look at this flick on to Jaden Brough again, running down the left hand side against Bayern Munich at home. Where have I seen this before? Right into the penalty area. Instead of going round Manuel Neuer, he chips him with a delicious one and gives us a 3-0 lead against the runner play in the second half. Just what we wanted, to give us that just a little bit more security and to give us the 3-1 win. Now, so I thought, because Bayern Munich did pull one back. Thomas Muller popped up with the goal. I thought it was going to finish 3-1 at this point. And then, I was just trying to hang on a bit, and then look at this. Quick passing. I did speed this up a little bit to carry on. What a ball this is by Dressel. Straight round the defenders. Andres Lingard says, you know what, I'm going to have one more goal. I don't want a 3-1 win. We'll have a 4-1 win. What a performance from the lads, despite going down to 10 men. Great counter-attack of football. We stood the pressure of Bayern Munich, and we beat our rivals by 4-1, surely knocking Bayern out of the title race. That's something you don't hear every day. A huge result in the title race, and a huge result in Munich for general. What a way to go into our live game. And that Derby Day win against Bayern Munich has led us to today's live game as we take on Juventus in the second leg of the Champions League. Now, we did simulate the first leg because I didn't, I want to do well in the Champions League, but I don't want to do too well as such. I don't mind winning it, obviously, but we did lose 2-0 at home to away to Juventus. Sorry, excuse me, I got a bit of a bad throat going into this live game, which is not the best thing when you're trying to do live commentary. But we are at home to Juventus. We got turned around a 2-goal deficit. Going to be a very difficult task, but I'm sure the lads can do it. We've done stuff like this before, but the Champions League is a very different kettle of fish. We need to make sure that we stay concentrated and don't concede goals, because if we concede a goal, away goals is just going to kill us. So unfortunately, next year I think they got away goals, but this season they have. Sorry. So let's go. Enough chit chat. Let's go straight into the live game at home to Juventus. Come on, boys. Let's turn this tie around. Champions League under the lights at home. Now I wish it would be under better circumstances. Like taking an away goal into this tie. It's going to be really difficult to try and break Juventus down because we haven't got no away goals. We lost the first leg, 2-0. So it's going to be hard. Don't really know who they've got in the team. I'm assuming they've got Ronaldo and Dybala. It looks as if they've got the I think he's an AC Milan goalkeeper now. I've got Klosterman, former RB Leipzig defender in there, German defender. I think I've done like a good strong lineup. Nemecha, everyone's fit, sharpness is up to speed. I want to do well in the Champions League, but we've got to turn this around. Pashlack, Dressel, nice quick touches. They get an early goal. That would really get the fans going. Nemecha. Oh, great. Go on, Pashlack. Round the defenders. There's a shot. We're taking the lead. Pashlack, our skipper, has given us the lead. Just what we wanted. A great way to start the game. We've got a goal straight off the bat. What about that? 2-1 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. Pashak outpowered the fullback. I thought that was Lingard for a minute. Saka. Oh, not Bakary Saka. Arsenal player. Arta. Stop. No, shut up, James. Ronaldo. Oh, God, Ronaldo. Stay with him, Pashak. Oh, it's too, he's overcooked it. It's fine. Diaz. Just stay close to him, Pashak. Oh, he's not going to get that in from there. Look. Just put out for a throw. Into the box. How the hell did he get into the box? Oh, you joking me? No. What? How has he managed to put it into the box? Are you... No, that's not fair. He's headed back to the penalty area. And he somehow managed to just take the shot. Oh, what? That is ridiculous. How has he managed to put it in with his back to goal? I cannot believe he's been able to put that. I'm not surprised Dybala's finished the first time, but how the actual F is he supposed to put it in from there? It's 1-1, 3-1 on the no, yeah, 3-1 on aggregate. Oh, we got scored 3 goals. 3 goals, I think. Come on. Oh, headed away. It's for 3 goals just to go in front. 2 goals isn't going to be enough because I got the away goal. Come on, Diaz again causing me problems. Stick to him, Pashak. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I've lost Pashak. I'm Dybala, sorry. Come on, Big Ted. Come on, Kai. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I didn't need that. 2-1. 4-1. It's over. It has to be over. I've scored like 4 goals. It's over. Quick counter attack, boom. Tie done. Oh, I don't know if I'm losing confidence now because, like I said, we've lost 3 goals just to equalise, and that's still not going to be enough. Oh, there's a dummy. Come on, touch. Oh, nicely done. Oh, what are you doing? No! Oh, I'm still getting embarrassed. Oh, it's Ronaldo. Oh, it's 3-1. You joking me? What is that touch? Such a bad touch. That was nothing was happening. What is he doing running into Cristiano Ronaldo for crying out loud? Oh my gosh, 4-1. 4-1? 3-1. Oh, I don't know. I've lost count at this point. It's a huge challenge. 3-1 on the night. 5-1 in aggregate. We've got to score like 4 or 5 goals, something like that. Ball over the top. Get it away. Jovanovic. Oh, God, he's lost it. Ronaldo. Oh, it's a weak shot. Kai. Get it up there. We need to get a goal. Oh, what a header. Braff, come on. You're 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. The best person for this chance. Go on, Braff. Oh, what you know? Oh, you had to score that. You had to score. You had to score. The game is literally running away from us. Oh, no. Oh, it comes off him as well. It's going to be half time in a minute now. If they score again, I might actually just quit. This is ridiculous. Jovanovic. Get it away. Oh. Lovely. Oh, just got there. Half time. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It's 3-1 on the night. 5-1 on aggregate. We've got to score like 4 goals just to equalise. That's still not going to be enough. We really need 5 goals? 5 goals. I need to change something because, like, I'm not fussed too much with the Champions League. We got to the quarterfinals, which is great, but we need to stop this embarrassment. Let's go 4-4-2. Get Thuram off for, no, we'll just get Castellanos for Thuram and Enzo for Moda, or Moda for Enzo. Come on, let's do this second half. Look at the score again, you know. Diaz, look at Dybala in the box. Stay to him. Great challenge by Stieggi. Just point. Come on, he's motivated. We need to come back into this. We need 4 goals just to equalise. We need 5 goals. They're not corner. It could be 6 in a minute if we don't defend this well. Arta. Nicely done by Braff. It's a goal kick? Goal kick, right. Hopefully the 4-4-2 formation change means we've got extra strikers, we've got extra men up top. We need to just go for it, really. Save any embarrassment. Nemecha heads it on for Dressel. Oh, look at Nemecha in space. Oh, no, not best ball. Diego Carlos. Stay with him. Castellanos, stay with him. French goalkeeper passes it to De Ligt. Oh, Moda's nicked him off him. Come on, Moda. You've got to score. That's 1 back. 3-2 on the night. 5-2 on aggregate. They're caught napping at the back, and our substitute Jakub Moda scores another Champions League goal. 5-2 on aggregate. Silly mistake by De Ligt, and come on. Corner to them. You know, we just unlucky. Oh, I was going to say, it's just being luck. We just get a goal back, then score another one. Klosterman, that's not handball, that's handball. Is that a penalty? Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, I thought it was a penalty. Oh, I thought it was a penalty. Dybala. Come on. Oh, it's off the line. I think it's the edge you off the line. Oh, I have to be careful of them situations. Lingard, come on. Down that right hand side. Got plenty of people to aim for. Moder again in there. One more touch. One more. Look at Braff at the far post. Braff. 3-3. 3-3 on the night. 5-3. Oh, surely not. We're not going to do this, are we? Surely not. This, what? Braff makes it 3-3. 5-3 on aggregate, I think. I'm losing track now. Surely not. Still going for it, to be fair. Allen. Hey, I knew him from Jordan Hawk 9's RB Sabadell career. Anyway, Dressel, Nemecha, Castellanos. Look at Braff. So get in the box, Nemecha. Get in the box, Nemecha. Come on. 4-3. It's 4-3. Oh my god, no, we're not doing this, are we? It's 4-3. So what's that? I'm losing track. 5-4? 5-4. We need another goal. We need 2 goals, I think. I'm losing track. Oh my god, it's 4-3 on the night. What a comeback this would be. Braff, Dressel, come on. I believe. Castellanos. He's through on goal. Takes the shot. It's the post. It's in. It's 5-3. 5-5 on the night. On aggregate. Oh my god, I'm losing track. It's 5-5. How have we done this? From 3-1 down at half time. It's now 5-3 on the night. 5-5 on aggregate. This is unbelievable. Castellanos again off the bench. Shot hits the post. It's 5-5 on aggregate. What a comeback. One more would put us into the semi-finals. Come on, boys. Let's push some more. 5-5. I can't believe it. Can't be pushed. Right, nicely done. Braff wins that. Castellanos. Nemecha come. Run into the box. Run. Castellanos. Run. Go on. Come on. Shirley. Around the keeper. Oh no. Heavy touch. Oh no. What a chance. What a chance. Juventus are literally pushing for it now. They're hanging on the away doors for all. Get it away. Steerju. 89th minute. It's surely to be stoppage time soon. Come on. Win that. Nicely done. Come on. Nemecha. Oh, God. Get it out wide. Lingard. Come on. Ball. Braff at the far post. He's done it. Yes. Come on. Oh, my God. No. What? No. Oh, my God. Yes. It's 6-3. It's 6-5. Oh, my God. It's stoppage time. We've done it. What a comeback. The greatest comeback I've ever had on FIFA. No freaking way. Lingard ball into the box. Braff with the delicate of headers. That's it. It's over. Stoppage time is up. We've come from 5-1 down on aggregate to make it 6-5 in stoppage time. Braff again with the hero. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. 90th Shirley, let's not be full time. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, I need to take a breather. They're going to go for it, aren't they? Oh, there's 30 seconds left. Right. Oh, we've won it, nice. Keep hold of it, Seb. Keep hold of it. Keep it away. We've done it! Oh my God, that is the most amazing comeback I've ever had on FIFA. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. From 5-1 down, with away goals, remember, I had to score like, what, 6 goals? 6-5? Oh, I don't care, it's done. We've beaten Juventus on aggregate by 6-5. We are into the semi-finals of the Champions League in the most unbelievable game you can ever think of on FIFA. 6-3 on the night, 6-5 on aggregate. Come on, get in there! And after we just about recovered from our dramatic scenes in the Champions League that secured us a semi-final in the Champions League, we're in the semi-final of the DFB Pokal away to Hertha Berlin at the Olympic Stadion, and we are hoping to be back here just one more time for the final, but we did have to see off a decent Hertha Berlin side who we've had some pretty dramatic games against in recent seasons. And of course, our road to the final wasn't the easiest one. We had the difficult Frankfurt game, the difficult way to Freiburg, as well as Darmstadt. We won 1-0 down early on, but we were on such a high after the Champions League game, and we took an early lead. Dennis Dressel was set up nicely by Lucas Nemecha, and we really were in control of this game. I had a funny feeling that we'd be slightly off pace after the scenes we had in the Champions League, but I was completely wrong. We blew them out of the water. Dressel looked to secure his second goal, but Harry Maguire, of all people, the captain for Hertha Berlin, he handled the ball with his hand, and we are now having a penalty, and Felix Pasha yet again scores into the top corner to make it 2-0. Hertha Berlin had no response for our attack whatsoever. We were walking and cruising our way into the DFB Pokal final, and when just as they looked they were going to get back into the game, Jaden Brown, for a great counter attack, put it into Nemecha, and he, lovely finish, made it 3-0. We were blowing Hertha Berlin out of the water on such a high after the Champions League. It was probably the worst time Hertha could have played us, and just as we thought we were going to secure the 3-0 win, they get a free kick goal, really good goal admittedly. 3-1, the game wasn't over yet, just before half time, it's just what they wanted. However, into the second half, we tried to get another goal, and Jaden Braff with a lovely low finish from the tight angle made it 4-1. And then our Australian midfielder, Aidan O'Neill, who we signed in our first ever season, he popped up in the box off the bench and calmly stroked it in to make it 5-1. A demolition job in the semi-finals of the DFB Pokal, and we are into the final of the DFB Pokal. And with the DFB Pokal final secured, we turned our attention back to the Bundesliga. With 3 games left of the season, a 4-point lead at the top of the table. We had the difficult game at home to RB Leipzig, who are completely out of the title race, but we knew it wasn't going to be an easy game. And Lingard again, our assist machine, ball into the box. Lucas Nemecha yet again coming up with an important goal. We knew if we won this game, we could go into our last home game of the season, out home to Bayer Leverkusen, knowing a win would secure us the Bundesliga title. So it was really important we got a result today, and Braff was doing really well. Lucas Nemecha played it on a plate for Andres Lingard, who smashed it in. It's 2-0, unbelievable. We were knocking it out of the park. A great way to start this game, going 2-0 up, giving us a huge confidence boost. But just on the stroke of half time, we failed to clear this free kick. I press X to clear the ball, he slide tackles, and again, and Sabitzer smashes it past the OP near post, and they pulled one back, and I really didn't want to lose this because I really wanted to win the title at home, and I knew if I won this game I'd be going into the final home game of the season with a win securing the title. Lucas Nemecha though did really well to hold off the ball in the second half, played through an on-rushing Dennis Dressel to make it 3-1. We were not going to be denied, we were not going to be delayed our chance at the Bundesliga title, and Dressel did it to Lingard. Into the second half, we were counter-attacking so much, and a great ball into the box found Lucas Nemecha, who volleyed it home to make it 4-1. A huge result, a huge performance as well. They did pull one back though. Angelino was low on stamina. Didn't know what he was doing with that slide tackle. He pulled it back to Hai-Hin Chan, the Korean striker, and he smashed another goal back for them. But it didn't matter. A 4-2 win meant going into our next game at home to Bayer Leverkusen, a win would secure us the Bundesliga title for the first time in this career mode. Huge result today, going into the last home game of the season. And of all the teams to play in the Champions League semi-final, it was Manchester City. Now we simulated the first game at home, and we lost by 2-1. Remember, this is a Man City side that didn't win a game in their group until they played the final 2 games of the group stages. We denied them 2 wins in those group stage games. Son He though gave us a great opportunity to take the lead, and you knew Lucas Nemecha was always going to finish. The former Manchester City player, with a great acrobatic finish, gave us the lead 2-2 on aggregate, meaning we still needed to pull another goal back because of the away goals rule. Son He actually started ahead of Jaden Braff, who wasn't performing too well in the Bundesliga just prior to this, which is a real shame, but Nemecha doesn't care who's putting him into the box. As long as someone's putting him into the box, he'll finish him. However, De Bruyne's free kick was not cleared away by my defender, and I brought Kai Schultz out. What was I thinking? And Daniel Marlin headed it past Kai. 1-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. We needed to pull another goal back to push it into extra time, sorry. Really poor from our young goalkeeper. He does make the odd mistake here and there, but we thought we'd got a great chance with 10 minutes to play. Ball threaded through, Lucas Demetra sandwiched by the two centre-backs. Absolutely ridiculous that I didn't get a free kick for that. But the free kick we had later on, Aidan O'Neill, we were so close with the header. What a story it would have been for Aidan O'Neill from the third tier of the Bundesliga. His header down, it nearly went into the top corner, but Edison didn't have nothing to do with that. Just fingertips wouldn't even been enough. And right at the end, Son Min Ki had the chance, saved by Edison, another save, and then off the line, deep into stoppage time, and we were unable to push it to extra time, and our Champions League journey ended here. 1-1 on the night. Again, they failed to beat us, but it finished 3-2 on aggregate. A missed opportunity, if you ask me, after such a great one. But unfortunately, our Champions League campaign has come to an end, and it's been a fantastic season for it regardless. And despite our Champions League journey coming to an end, it was our final home game of the campaign, and we knew a win against our favourite team to play against, Bayer Leverkusen, would secure us the title with one game to spare. It was a huge occasion. We'd gone so far from the third tier. We knew a result and a win today would secure the Bundesliga, what we've worked so hard for. And early on in the game, Jaden Braff, of all people, had a shot, well saved, but Enzo Ladice, the surprising player, ran into the box to give us the lead. Just what we wanted, an early goal to settle the nerves, because Bayer Leverkusen can be a hard team to play against, as you probably are very familiar. We've played them a few times with such tense games. So that early goal got the party started, and we needed more goals though to secure a comfortable win. Lingard put the ball, and Jaden Braff ran inside, and he smashed it to make it 2-0. We were cruising, 2-0 against Bayer Leverkusen. We knew the win would secure us the title. It was a huge occasion, 2-0. Jaden Braff, of all people, ran into the box, and he bumped it in, and we were delighted to take a 2-0 lead against Bayer Leverkusen. However, Arkades Millet made us worry a little bit. Great free kick, but keeping it hit his head on the post. 2-1. The game was not over yet. 2-1. Bayer Leverkusen pulled one back, making sure we stayed on our toes for the rest of this match. And it was starting to worry our home fans. However, just before half time, literally deep into stoppage time, Jaden Braff thought, let's get one more goal. A little bit of skill, a little bit of luck with that. Dennis Stressel arrives into the penalty area, and his low finish made it 3-1. 3-1. We were looking like we had one hand on the Bundesliga title. 3-1 going into half time, and then we got another goal. Look at this, Castellanos had so much time, and look at the space he's got in the centre of the penalty box. His shot into the net. 4-1. It was over. It was over. We surely secured Bundesliga title today. Castellanos with the fourth goal. Jaden Braff though nearly stole the show with an amazing kick. Look at this. What a goal that would have been. I literally would have lost my unbelievable shot, but it didn't matter too much because that was it. It finished 4-1. Foreign tuck in, doesn't matter. We were Bundesliga champions. The league title secured. We won the third tier of the Bundesliga in our first season, then the second tier, secured Champions League football, and in our fourth season, the boys had done it. From the bottom of the Bundesliga pyramid, we'd secured the Bundesliga title. What a huge accomplishment. That's the task I want us to do. I want us to win the Bundesliga, and we had done it. A 4-1 win at home secured us our first Bundesliga title. What a season it's been. Huge comebacks, great results, fantastic goals, and quite frankly a really good effort from the lads this time round to not slip up like we did last season. Pashak picked up that fantastic looking trophy and lifts it high above his head, just like we said we wanted to do. And we are Bundesliga champions, the champions of Germany for the very first time. Just like the likes of Philipp Lahm for Bayern Munich, this time it was Felix Pashak who lifts that famous trophy above his head in the old Bayern Munich ground of the Olympic Stadion in Munich. And we've won the Bundesliga title. Huge delight and celebration from the fans. It was an accomplishment from everyone at the football club since the 60 Football Group took over the club. Obviously I know it's still alone, but it doesn't matter too much. We brought in the players, we built a huge team, we built a really talented team too, one of the best teams I've had to play with ever on FIFA, and we secured the Bundesliga title. Huge way to wrap up this episode and to end this season. And this is how the table finished up. Season 4 is in the books, and our first ever Bundesliga title is in our trophy cabinet. 25 wins, 6 draws, 3 losses, 93 goals scored, 36 against, and we had a 3-point advantage ahead of Borussia Dortmund. They really did push us right until the final game. And as for the other competitions in the world, of course, Liverpool, who won the Champions League, they won the UEFA Super Cup. And then also in the Europa League, Manchester United won the Europa League. I'm glad we didn't go into the Europa League. We actually obviously stayed in the Champions League after the finishing top of our group. And weirdly, of all teams, Manchester City, who we lost to in the semi-finals. They were winless in their group. Before they played the last 2 games, they did beat Barca to win the Champions League. And as for the squad stats, this is how we look. So Kai Schultz got the most appearances, 49 appearances, understandably so, being a goalkeeper. Andres Lingard got second, along with Lucas Demecha, with 34 appearances for the club. As for goals, Lucas Demecha, he came up with 31 goals for us, a great goal tally from our new striker. Castellanos actually got 19, and Jaden Braff, remember, he got 26 last year. He only managed 9. Pretty poor season, to be honest with you, for Jaden Braff, despite scoring such a huge goal against Juventus. As for the assists, Andres Lingard got 26 assists. I kept saying he was an assist machine. I wasn't kidding. 26 assists for our new signing. Well, I say new, he's probably an old signing now, but 26 assists, a great tally. The Metro got 14. As for clean sheets, Kai got 14 clean sheets. Not the best clean sheet tally, to be honest with you. Enzo got 12. Overall, fantastic season, mainly from our summer signings, to be quite honest with you. And that pretty much wraps up season 4 of the 1860 Munich CFG Takeover Career Mode. However, there is one more game left to play. The Cup Final, the DFB Pokal Final against Wolfsburg. That will be a very difficult game. Now, I haven't actually played that game on this episode because the next episode will be a special one-off episode of the full 90 minutes against Wolfsburg in Berlin. The Cup Final will have its own special full episode, and yeah, that should be a really tight game. I said I wanted to win the DFB Pokal. We could complete a domestic double by winning the DFB Pokal. So stay tuned for that. That'll come up pretty quickly after this episode comes out live. But yes, thanks for watching today's episode. Thanks for watching season 4 of the 1860 Munich CFG Takeover Career Mode. I'm James for PGSW. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave it a like, share, comment down below, and I'll speak to you guys later. Cheerio!